Hey everyone, it's Deanna with Paperback Daydreamer. I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic weekend so far. I know it's Sunday, but you still need to enjoy the rest of your weekend as much as possible. Um, Sorry I didn't get this one up yesterday, but we had a little complication at work. I went in Friday night at 11 o'clock to do my 11 to 7 shift, and about 6:30 in the morning yesterday, I'm getting a call from the girl who's supposed to be coming in to relieve me and my coworker for work, and she's begging me to cover for her because she's not feeling well. I'm pretty sure she probably went out and had a good time the night before with some friends and was just a little hung over. And her little boy toy friend thingy was in town. And so I guess I wish she would have just taken the whole weekend off, and I wouldn't have mind working for her yesterday or today in the morning. But since she did it last minute, I decided to take Sunday off, and I told her that she was either going to work her shift yesterday or today, and she picked, and I would do whatever she needed me to do. So I ended up working from 11 o'clock at night until 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I had been up since 5 o'clock in the morning Friday because of my other job. So, needless to say, I was awake from about 5 o'clock Friday morning until about 9:30 yesterday night. So, I was a little tired, just a little tired, and I had already made plans with one of my really good friends here to finish watching True Blood Season 3, because we both, obviously, we love the Sookie Stackhouse books. I actually started reading them and got her into reading them. So we've been trying to watch the True Blood seasons and keep up to date with them, and we enjoy them. You just can't think about the books when you're watching the show, and it is so hard to do, and then it just makes you really mad at the show. So we did end up finishing, we had 5 episodes left, and we finished those yesterday. But boy howdy, I was tired. Oh my gosh, I just wanted to sleep. So finally got up this morning and went to run a couple errands, and then decided I should come back here and go ahead and send out this vlog to you guys on Sunday. So anyway, that was my weekend excitement. And so my other big announcement for this last week was I have officially decided that I am moving to New Mexico. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. So I have like 181 days, not that I'm counting, till I graduate. And so I've decided to put myself, I have a deadline. And so by March of 2012, if I have not found a job in New Mexico, I'm still going to move. My friends that live there, they have a camper that they obviously use to go camping, but it's parked in their backyard. And so since they only have a 2 bedroom, and their baby girl, Katie, my little niece, she has been moved into her nursery room. So they've decided that if I do move out there, which now I am going to move out there, that I can stay in their camper. And so I'd use their house for everything, but then to sleep, I would head out to the camper and until I get on my feet and find my own place to, rent or whatever I decide to do when I get out there. So basically, as soon as I graduate, I'm going to start looking for jobs in New Mexico. If I get a job prior to my deadline, that means I will move earlier. If I do not get a job prior to my deadline, then that means I will move on my deadline. You see how this is working? It's kind of confusing, but at least I know what I'm talking about, and they know what I'm talking about, so they know kind of when to expect me. And I figured if I can't get a job before I go down there, it's probably because we live 11 hours apart, and people are probably going to be a little apprehensive on, hiring someone from Kansas who still has to move up there. So I think it'll be a little bit easier to find jobs while I'm there, but I decided to keep saving up money for another couple months after school's out and see how that goes. So definitely moving to New Mexico by March of 2012. So that is less than a year away. I'm very excited. I'm still a little nervous, but it should be exciting. I'm excited. So that was my big announcement from this last week, that I definitely decided to move. And then tomorrow I am going to have one of my good friends here. He really enjoys photography, and he's trying to kind of build up his business here. So he's going to take me out around town and take some portrait shots of me or whatever tomorrow to give him a little bit of practice and to give me a little bit of some more look into his work and how he can, use his work on me. And then if they look good, which I think they're going to look fine, but if they look good, then I will show my mom, and in probably October when it starts to become a little bit more fall-y, he'll take me back out and we'll do a paid job for graduation announcement pictures. So, kind of scary that I'm talking about graduating, but I'm very excited. So, yeah, graduating in December. 181 days left. So, very excited about that. As soon as I get all his pictures back, because our deal for this time is it's a free kind of picture gig where he's just going to take a ton of pictures and he can use those to kind of edit and work on his editing skills. And then I get all of them for free. So he's going to put them all on a disc for me for free. So you guys will all get to see those as soon as he gets them edited and back to me. I will definitely put up some of my favorites so you guys can check them out. So that's what's going on tomorrow on my day off on Monday. So, book-wise, now, I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but when you have a ton of books sitting around calling your name, I try to say, okay, well, I'm going to read this one, and then I'm going to read this one, and then I'm going to read this one. Well, sometimes I start reading a book, and even though I'm liking it, I just don't have the drive to finish it because I'm thinking about a different book. And so I had started reading that Dawn of Fury by Ralph Compton, the Western, and I got to about page 150, and I was enjoying it, but it just wasn't what I wanted to read at the moment. So I decided to put that aside and go for a definite book that I know I will finish because I love the author to death. So I started reading Lord of Pleasure by Delilah Marvell. I love Delilah. Anybody who has seen all of the lovely reviews I've written on her books, she has 5 books out right now. She's kind of a newer author, and I love her work. Love her to death. She's an awesome person. She's genuinely just a nice person, and I love her writing. Like, she does historical romance, and I've been trying to get some people to pick up some of her books and read them. Julie, I know you don't like historical romance, but you should really try Delilah Marvell. Anyways, hint, hint. So I've been reading all of her books, and I had this one sitting on my shelf. It is from a series she had started with an old publisher, so she only got to write 2 of the 5 books because she changed publishers, so she never got to finish the series. But I read Mistress of Pleasure, which is the first book in the series, and I'd been putting off reading this one because it's the last book of hers that she has out right now. And yes, I can reread the other ones, and I know that I will. I just wanted something else from her. And I know, hello, it takes a long time to write a book. I know. And it takes a long time to get through all the editing and the publisher and all that stuff. So, in January of 2012, she's coming out with the first book in her next trilogy, the Rumor series, which I'm very, very excited about. And she's going to have a couple short stories. I don't remember if it's just 1 or 2 towards the end of this year. So I decided I can definitely read the book now because she has stuff coming out for sure in the next few months. So I started reading the book, and I will definitely get this finished today because it's one of the books I just don't want to put down. I want to know what happens next. I love her to death. So I'm going to finish that today for sure. So the review will be up on Tuesday. And then the next book I plan on reading, which I know this is like the 3rd blog, I've told you guys all this. Tempest Rising, yes, people. I'm going to read this book this week. It will be up on Thursday. I will start it as soon as I'm done with Lord of Pleasure. So today, I will start it today and get the review up for you guys on Thursday. And then, I'm planning on reading Tell Me Where It Hurts. Again, this is that vet book about, a day in the life of a vet and he tries to make it funny and crazy, and I'm pretty excited about reading it. So this review should be up next Tuesday. And then after that, I'm not really sure what I'm going to read next, but I do believe it's going to be another one of my giveaway books that I got from somebody just so I can do my thank yous and get them out there for sure. So that is my plan right now for reading, and hopefully I can stick with it. And I know I will revisit the Ralph Compton book later. I just don't know when. I just feel really overwhelmed with how many books I have right now. So I just need to start getting through them and read them and just make myself sit down and read it, because the other books aren't going anywhere. It's not like they're going to run away from me. So anyway, that's my plan that I will get through. So you guys look forward to those 3 reviews for sure within the next couple weeks. And yeah, so that's about it. I'm trying to get back into my schedule routine, being back from New Mexico. And this week, hopefully, my schedule will get back to a more normal schedule. And then I can get caught up with everyone's blogs, which I really tried to do last week, but it was a lot harder. It's a lot harder to do than you think it is when you get a week behind on blog posts. So anyways, I'm definitely trying to do that, everyone. Get caught up with you guys. I hope that you guys have had a great last week. I'm happy to have started talking to you guys all again on Twitter. I really miss my Twitter conversations with you guys, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I will definitely talk to everyone starting tomorrow for sure. So have a good day, you guys, and I will talk to you later.